Well, hello, traders. It is Wednesday, time for your new comic book day video. I'm doing things a little bit different this week. During the summertime, the wife and I travel all over the Intermountain West, working with Relay for Life and doing those charity events. And because of timing, I'm going to be on the road when new books drop tomorrow. So what I'm gonna do for today's video is I am going to go to an online retailer and we'll just cover the books that way this week. Don't worry, we'll be back in Black Cat Comics next week, and this is just an anomaly. You'll get to visit with Gregg and all that. I'm going to head up there later this afternoon. It's Tuesday as I record this. I'm going to pick up my DC books and then we'll go over Gregg's pick of the weeks, of course, and let you guys see him for a little bit. So it's going to be kind of an abridged version. I'm recording on StreamYard, then I'll cut everything together and upload it for a premiere tomorrow at 10:30. So what I'm going to do is let me split screens here. I went out to Midtown Comics. Of course, that's the Hive Comics website. I popped on there because I was hoping they'd have the link up. Hive Comics, of course, the creators of that massively popular Stray Dogs #1 Blair Witch variant. They are doing, of course, the trade paperback. They have announced it will go on sale at 2 p.m. Eastern Time at hive-comics.com. So if you want to get the trade paperback, grab it from them. They've done a interesting print run on it. I believe they're at 666 on the print run, and they're going to have options for signature series and graded copies of that book as well. All right, so to kick it off, we're going to take a look at, we went to Midtown Comics. I like using Midtown. Their prices are okay. For people that don't have a comic shop, it is an option for you. Of course, and their service has been pretty good. I've gotten a couple books from them. And they pack well, and I think they do a fairly decent job. But they're very comprehensive on most of what they put on their website. I'm going to make some notes while I'm doing this because, like I said, I'm going up there, and if there's something that stands out, I'm going to have Gregg toss it in my hole so I can grab it this weekend when I come back from Casper, Wyoming. So, and we may give you guys a little bit of tour of Casper, Wyoming's comic shop. They boast the largest comic book store in Wyoming. So, depending on how the owners feel, I'll see if I can, give you guys a tour around that shop while I'm up there. So anyway, we've got Godzilla's Monsters and Protectors, issue #4. We've got a few different covers for this one. That's the A cover, the B cover, and a C cover as well. Typically they have they've got these B covers that have the movie stills from the 50s through 70s movies, and those have been pretty cool. So they got Spider-Man, Marvel Action Spider-Man Volume 3, #4. That's got a couple. My Little Pony Friendship in Disguise 2 is at issue #4. That's a pretty cool cover there for our bronies. Of course, you got Sonic the Hedgehog, and of course you got Star Wars High Republic Adventures, issue #6. We've got an A cover, very cool cover there, and a B cover for that one as well. So IDW has a couple pretty cool books coming out. Of course, looking over at Image, Mom is the big book of the week. Getting a lot of hype about this one. I'm personally not buying into it. The premise is not for me. So nothing against Emilia Clarke and what they're doing over there. I just don't think it's going to be something that I'm personally going to have a buy into. Looks like we've got several covers. We're looking at cover I. So, wow. We got several covers for Mom. I'm sure it's going to be a big book. It's going to be, I would think, at least as big as Berserker was, with the celebrity tie-in. I'm like I said, I'm not really going to be going heavy on that one. I didn't go heavy on Berserker either for the same reason. The celebrity thing doesn't really do it for me. So Berserker was a good story. I don't know if I'm going to be able to relate to Mom. Radiant Black is at cover or at issue number 5. That's the D cover there. Radiant Black number 6. Of course, that story is kind of taking a different direction. Pretty interesting. Shadecraft is on issue 5. We've got Skybound X at issue number 3. A cover by Arthur Adams. So that's super cool. I think they're getting ready to maybe, I kind of get the feeling they're getting ready to put some of those classic Image heroes back out there. Maybe we'll see some Wildcats and some of that cool stuff showing up. So quite a few different covers, black and white incentive there. And then we get into more incentives, a little bit higher dollar stuff. I didn't buy into Skybound, and I probably should have. I've been told that it was it's going to be a real hot book. It's one that Gregg was kind of the way Gregg specs. He was specking on a little bit. So maybe I'll come back around to that one, circle back around to it. We got second printing in Spawn's Universe, issue number 1. We got a nice black and white cover there. Very cool. Cover by Todd McFarlane. Yep. McFarlane cover on that one. Siphon, Time Before Time. Looks very interesting. Undiscovered Country is at issue number 14. Got a couple different covers on that one. Walking Dead Deluxe hits issue number 19 this week. We've got the cover A, the cover B, the cover C, the cover D, and the cover E. Wow, we just keep going. Cover F, G. So we got ourselves a ton of Walking Dead Deluxe. Big Hard Sex Criminals hardcover. All right, so that's the floppies for Image Comics. Let's take a look at what they got going on over at Marvel. We've got an In-Hyuk Lee cover for Aliens number 5. I really enjoy his work. And his Alien covers have been a little bit different, so I really enjoyed what he's doing there with those. I think those are super cool. A Valerio cover. That one's cool. Cover C by LaRuca. Cover D, Cyan. And then on to Captain Marvel, Volume 9, issue number 30. We've got, looks like a couple covers on there. Nice Momoko. That's one of her hits there. That's a beautiful Carol Danvers cover. Really like that one. Rob Liefeld cover. That, of course, for the Deadpool 30th anniversary. Deadpool kind of skulking around the back there. Pretty cool. We've got cover D by Dodson. Okay. We've got Extreme Carnage Phage. This is going to be a one-shot. That's pretty savage looking. Very cool. Sandoval cover on that one. Looks like to be as well. It's kind of a throwback to those 90s Marvel trading card. So that's pretty cool. A nice Scotty Young. Fun cover on that one. Looks like we have a incentive. They're listing at $9, so that's probably a 1 in 5, I would think. Kind of a character mock-up there. Another incentive. And when they list these, Midtown lists this as $36, you're probably looking at 1 in 25, I believe, for that one. Then we got Gamma Flight, issue number 2. Very cool. You got a B cover there, a C cover. This is the Scotty Young variant on that one. It's a fun cover there. Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 16. We've got an A cover and a B cover for that one. Another really nice Peach Momoko. When she simplifies her backgrounds, that I think that really makes the artwork pop, and she does a really good job with those. I think that's some of her biggest hits for sure. Guardians of the Galaxy 16, again, cover C. Marauders is on issue number 22. Got an A cover. We've got the B cover. And then we're looking at Miles Morales Spider-Man, issue number 28. Very cool Miles Captain America cover there. That's super cool. And of course, the big one this week, Moon Knight. I can't wait to get this. I, of course, have ordered my Bueller copy of the Bird City Comics book, a book that they did together. There are going to be several different covers for this one. We've got a nice Ramita cover. Everything Ramita touches is a home run, in my opinion. A Nauk variant, that's all right. Just cover. Scotty Young cover on that one. It's kind of a Lord of the Rings-ish. Maybe just because I've been watching The Hobbit. We've got cover F. That's the Del Auto. Man, he slayed that one. I got to mark that down. I have to have that cover. That's super cool. Del Auto. Pepe Larraz. Very cool. Captain America. 80th anniversary cover. Dig the shield there. That's very cool. And then, wow, they've got a lot of variants on this. Variant I, variant J. Very cool. A Sienkiewicz cover. That one's very cool. L. That's the Ramita Jr. again. And that one's listed at $126, so that's got to be a one per store, something along those lines. We've got New Mutants, volume number 4, issue 20. We've got a couple different covers for that one. Reptile, issue number 3. We've got the A cover and the B cover on that one. Savage Avengers hits issue 22. Star Wars Darth Vader, issue 14. So we've got an A cover, a B cover, and a C cover. This is the Lucasfilm 50th anniversary. Star Wars Bounty Hunters, Jabba the Hutt, issue number 1. Got a couple different covers for that one. Looks like 3, 4. Then we've got Thor Annual. This is, of course, the Donny Cates run on Thor. Annual number 1. We've got 1, 2, 3 covers there. And X-Men number 5, X-Men Legends. That's been really cool. They've been going back and rehashing some of the old lineups and stuff. Very cool. And they've gotten into X-Force and X-Factor and all that goes along with that. Got the John Tyler Christopher action figure variant. I don't care much for those, but people dig them. And then into trade paperbacks. And then finally, we're going to take a look at some DC stuff. Let's see. We've got Action Comics Annual 2021. We've got the new blue and gold. So I actually saw a Blue Beetle lot listed on Facebook yesterday, and I probably should have looked more into it. I think we're going to see this book kind of take off. Been a little bit of buzz about it. Of course, Booster Gold and the Blue Beetle just kind of go together. Been very cool. Catwoman number 33. There's your A cover, and the B covers on this have been just phenomenal. Flash is at issue 772. Got a couple covers for that, of course. Oh, that's annual. Okay, so we got 772. Looks like we have one cover for that, and we've got the annual number 1. Justice League number 65. Legends of the Dark Knight volume 2, issue number 3. The B cover for that one. Very nice. And then the incentive cover. It's a little bit different. I don't much care for the black and white sketches, but that would be the 1 in 25 variant on that one. Nightwing, super hot. This Tom Taylor run on Nightwing is going to go down in history. It's just been a spectacular run. We've got Robin and Nightwing, in the subway there. Very cool. And then we've got volume 82 or volume 4, issue 82. So that's issue 81. Oh, that's second printing. Okay. I'm going to have to grab one of those. That's just a super cool cover. So for sure, going to grab one of those. Write that down. Nightwing 81. Second printing. And then we've got Nightwing volume 4, 82. We've got the A cover and the B cover. Really liking these B covers on this one. Jamal Campbell doing the artwork for that one. Very beautiful. Rorschach, number 1. That's the trade paperback already. Wow. This Rorschach run, the first issue I wasn't really 100% in. And then I picked up the second issue. I'm a huge Rorschach fan. I really just dig the character and the way they evolve it. The concept of Rorschach with different people playing the part. And I was a huge fan of what they did with Rorschach in the HBO series and all that. So this one really surprised me. About halfway through issue 2, it just kind of hooks you, and you're like, wow, okay, I didn't realize that's what was going on. And, typical, Rorschach, just subliminal stuff going on there. Very cool. We've got Shazam volume 3. We're starting a new series, issue number 1. We've got the B cover on that one. That's by Gary Frank. Very cool cover on that one. That's beautiful, beautiful color palette on that one. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, issue number 2. So futuristic Supergirl. Superman and the Authority, issue number 1. A and B covers on that one. We've got a C cover. This would be your 1 in 25 incentive. So I think I'm going to start. I did a lot of buying the DC 1 in 25s in 2020, and then they kind of cooled off. I see them starting to heat up again, so I'm going to start going back in on those. See if I can get a handle on those. Superman Red and Blue, issue number 5. We've got, of course, 2 covers on that one. It looks like we got 3 on that one. Nice. Truth and Justice, issue number 6. Little Damian Wayne on that one. Damon Scott variant. That one's pretty cool. Scales of Justice going on. And then we're into trade paperbacks. So some cool books there. Let us know what you're picking up, what you're interested in. We've got Minky Woodcock, Girl Who Electrified Tesla. Very cool book if you're not reading those. This, of course, being the cosplay variant on that one. Somebody told me that she was actually the writer of these books, and I don't know if that's true, but that would be super cool. But I've really enjoyed those. Grim Fairy Tales. Some fun stuff there. So anyway, that is what we have to show you today. Like I said, I'm going to go in a few minutes here. We're going to go up to Black Hat Comics, and I'm going to go. We'll do Gregg's Pick of the Weeks, and we'll tag that on to the end of this. And next week, we'll be back to our regular schedule. I'm going to try to do my live streams on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays as normal. So leave us a comment, like, subscribe, and let us know what it is that you picked up this week.